Before buying a satellite dish, you need to decide which dish design to choose. Therefore, we have to consider in detail advantages and disadvantages of offset and axisymmetric satellite dishes. It goes without saying that each has its own benefits and shortcomings. Offset satellite dishes have a shifted focus or reflected signal. This substantially and positively impacts smooth transfer of the converted feed. In axisymmetric satellite dishes, converter supports and the converter itself affects smooth signal transfer. Using different weather conditions, whether it is raining or snowing, offset satellite dishes gain advantage accounted for by the reflector position. On the side view you can see the reflector serves as a cap. Therefore, no precipitation falls on the reflecting surface of the satellite dish. Rain or snow may fall on its rear side only. In contrast, an axisymmetric satellite dish resembles a drop bucket, so the reflector has no protection and is exposed to precipitation. The higher satellite is, the more precipitation will be collected on the reflector's bottom. In winter, you can have to remove snow from the axisymmetrical antenna, and this is really the problem if your satellite dish is hard to access. However, axisymmetric dishes offer some benefits. The thing is that the converter feed is directed downward. Thus, a converted feed itself protects the receiver from snow or rain. Reflectors of offset satellites are a bit sloped. However, the converters remain open for exposure. For example, when it is raining and the feed is exposed to water flow, the signal acquisition becomes unstable. And if the satellite signal is weak, the satellite dish may fail to receive it. The situation gets even worse in winter. Snow accumulated on the feed also prevents the signal from passing. And if there is sleet, the converter may get iced. Offset satellite dishes offer one more advantage. This is a balanced distribution. In case of offset satellite dishes, the dish mass is mostly distributed on the bracket used to fasten the dish itself, its converter and feed. Thus the center of gravity falls on the lower part of the satellite dish. This makes the offset satellite dish more reliable and steady under windy conditions. Of course, we examined only some key differences between offset and axisymmetric satellite dishes. However, they are quite enough to choose which satellite dish to buy.